Hey, it's Michelle Bell. Hey, I wanted to share one of my just thoughts and tips on sponsoring. That's a big key element of having a successful direct sales business is to sponsor and share the business with others. It's also probably the number one thing that I hear from people that say, oh, I struggle with this, I'm having a hard time with this, I'm not sure how to do this. So sponsoring is something that for me, I have been pretty consistent at. Every month I sponsor, every single month. I make it a goal. And so I wanted to share just some insights I feel like I might have to help you if this is something that you struggle with. So number one, sponsoring is all about being intentional. So I am extremely intentional about my business. Every single month I have a goal to sponsor. And it's not just a goal, it's not just a wish to put out there, but it's a goal that I put a plan behind. Okay, who am I going to share this business with this month? Who am I going to talk to? How am I going to reach people? Am I going to go back to past customers? Am I going to talk to past hostesses? So on my mind every day, almost every day, is who can I share this business with? So if you are not being intentional, I would encourage you to really think about maybe that's affecting who you're talking to. Another big element of sponsoring is that fear. So everybody has fears. I have fears too, and I have to kick myself in the butt to try to get over that. So everybody has fears. Maybe your fear is talking to your friends and what they'll think of you after you share this business with them. Maybe your fear is going back to hostesses or customers, or maybe you're afraid of being too pushy. So I want you to think about this. This is I don't know where I saw it on Pinterest or Facebook or something like that, this quote. And it basically said, I stopped caring about what other people thought when I realized their thoughts didn't pay my bills. Okay, so that's kind of where I'm at. And I don't feel like I'm ever pushy. I'm never pushy with people, but you know what? You don't get 100% of the things you don't ask for. So if you don't put it out there, you're not going to get it, period. So is it worth getting over that fear and asking people and putting it out there and sharing the business and sharing the products? And if they say no, well, then you're no worse off than you were before, right? You're just in the same place. So that's something that you need to, if that's a fear of yours, give yourself a pep talk in the mirror in the morning. Say, I can do this. This is an amazing business. I know it's a great opportunity. I know other people are going to think it's a great opportunity, and I'm going to share it. Okay? So the third thing I wanted to share about network marketing and sponsoring is it's really a numbers game. It is. It just is. So when I have someone that comes to me and they say, I'm really struggling with sponsoring, I usually think or like to ask them, okay, so how many people have you talked to this week? How many conversations are you having each day? How many hostesses are you going back to? How many customers? And if they haven't sponsored or they didn't sponsor as much as they wanted to, it's usually that they just didn't talk to enough people, really. Social media has been really nice because it allows us to say something once and have it affect more people. But it's still a relationship business. You still have to contact people. You still have to make those connections. So that kind of rule of thumb of 3 contacts a day is really smart. So how committed are you to that goal? Do you believe that if you make 3 contacts a day, that one of those is going to turn into, a presenter or a distributor or a consultant for you? If you don't believe that, you're probably not going to do it. But if you trust, millions of people doing direct sales and all of the direct sales coaches that are out there giving this same exact advice over and over again, you just got to be talking to people. 3 contacts a day. Hey, you want to sponsor more? Do 5 contacts a day. But you've got to be committed to this goal. So when I mean 3 contacts a day, I mean if it's 8 o'clock in the evening, you haven't talked to anybody, you better either get on Facebook, make some new connections, message some friends, go through your emails, contact customers, or make some new connections. Go to Walgreens and go find someone to have a conversation with. If conversations are something you struggle with, it's a skill. It's not a talent. So you have people that are, maybe naturally good at conversations, but it's a skill that anybody can learn. So ask questions, give them some sincere compliments, engage them, okay? Make them feel important, and they'll start to talk to you a little bit more. So whether you do this business of yours in person or over social media, just remember it's all about numbers, okay? And even when people sign up, it's still about numbers. You may sign up 5 and they might not do anything with it. It just means you haven't found that one yet, okay? The first 7 people that I sponsored in my current business, all but 2 gone, okay? Does it bother me? I feel bad. I feel bad that they decided not to take advantage of this opportunity. I feel bad that they let little setbacks get in their way. One person told me, well, it already seems saturated, so there's no one else to sell to. And this was, you know, a year ago, and now we're still going strong. So you just can't let little setbacks like that take you out of your goal and your vision. You've got to have laser focus. So I'm going to sponsor every single month, and I'm going to get those new presenters excited. I'm going to set up training with them. I'm going to work with them. But if they decide this isn't for them, I'm still going to sponsor next month, and I'm still going to sponsor the next month, and I'm still going to work, and I'm still going to promote. So when you think about your business plan, okay, don't let anyone derail you from your goals. Have a laser focus, and remember it's about numbers, okay? So maybe instead of thinking, how many people can I get to join the business, center your goals around conversations. How many conversations can I have this week? How many new people can I introduce this business to? How many customers can I go back and say, hey, you know, have you ever thought about selling or joining? It's just putting that little seed in people's minds. And then one last piece of advice, tip that I have. So this is another mistake I see people making as they're just joining a business. So they join and they have, you know, those 2 to 3 people. Those, oh my gosh, these people would be great. I'm going to ask her, whether it's their sister or their friend or a coworker. They've got 2 to 3 people, okay? And they start to chase those 2 to 3 people down, right? They have those 2 to 3 people, and they're following up with them. They keep talking with them. They're gonna get them on board for sure. Okay, that's all great and dandy, but what about the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 people you could have also been talking to in the meantime? While you were focused on these 2 to 3 people that, hey, they're not sure if they really want to do this or not, you're missing all of the other opportunities that are coming your way or could come your way, right? So don't do that, okay? You have a couple people that you're like, you know, they'd be really great at this, and you approach them and they're kind of ambivalent or get to me later. Put them on your maybe later list. Get a notebook, write their name down, and move on. Move on to somebody else, okay? You want them to see you are having fun and you are having success and you're welcoming other people into this business. And you know what's going to happen? They'll look at your Facebook group or page or whatever, and they'll say, man, she's doing really good at this. Maybe I should take a second look. Okay? Show them that you're being successful instead of just telling them that you're going to be successful. So those are my sponsoring tips. Hope that helps you guys a little bit, and make it a great month. Bye.